When you go to a sports game in Korea, there are usually two ways to enjoy it. You can relax and have fun, or get completely emotionally invested. The strange part is that both are technically sports events, but the experiences feel completely different. Imagine going to a Korean stadium for the first time. The atmosphere already feels different before the game even starts. Some people are laughing with fried chicken in their hands, while others are already warming up their voices. And at some point, you have to choose. Do you want to relax or fully dive into the experience? Now, let's see what happens when you choose baseball. You sit down and start looking around. The first thing that hits you is the smell of food. It feels more like a night market than a stadium. People around you are already checking the menu. The game hasn't even started, but the chicken debate has begun. Beer shows up almost immediately, too. After a while, you realize it's basically part of the experience. Then something surprises you even more. Food gets delivered directly to your seat. At first, it feels more like a food festival than a baseball game. People eat, laugh, and casually watch the game together. Then suddenly, the music gets louder. The entire atmosphere changes when the cheer squad appears. Everyone starts singing together at the same time. Even if it's your first game, you end up singing along too. Every player has their own chant and song. What's surprising is that almost everyone knows the words. Soon the crowd starts dancing too. Staying seated actually feels more awkward. At first, you think you came to watch baseball. Then suddenly it feels more like a giant concert than a baseball game. The game keeps moving, but everything still feels relaxed. People eat, cheer, and keep talking between plays. Sometimes you miss important moments. Honestly, it happens more often than you'd expect. But nobody really cares that much. The atmosphere itself is already entertaining enough. At some point, eating the chicken before it gets cold becomes the priority. That's when you realize baseball isn't the main event anymore. You naturally start talking to the people next to you. Even strangers suddenly feel like they're on your side. And somehow, it never really gets boring. There's always another song, another cheer, something happening somewhere. Before you notice it, you're yelling with everyone else too. You're not even sure when that happened. And when a former major league player steps onto the field, the entire stadium suddenly gets even louder. When the game ends, it feels a little sad, like a festival just came to an end. Now let's see what happens when you choose soccer. The atmosphere feels different the second you walk in. The noise hits you immediately. It's louder than most people are ready for. Everyone moves together at the same time. It feels less like a crowd and more like one giant group. The chants start repeating over and over. Little by little, you start matching the rhythm too. Once the match begins, everything changes. It becomes hard to look away for even a second. There are barely any quiet moments. The tension never really disappears. Even a single referee decision changes the entire stadium. Thousands of people react instantly at the same time. The chants are simple, but powerful. And the longer they continue, the louder they become. The second the opposing team attacks, the mood shifts immediately. You can feel the tension rise everywhere. Sometimes the booing gets really intense. If it's your first time, you might think an actual fight is about to happen. Even the smallest moment can change the emotions of the whole stadium. Everyone reacts together almost instantly. Trying to eat during the match doesn't really work. Something important is always happening. Right before a corner kick, the stadium suddenly goes quiet. It feels like everyone stops breathing at the same time. Then, everything explodes again. The moment a goal goes in, your body reacts before your brain does. The noise hits all at once. The energy feels way stronger than most people expect. Fans from different sides yell at each other constantly. From the outside, it almost looks out of control. But the second the match ends, everything changes. The tension disappears surprisingly fast. The same people screaming a few minutes ago quietly ride the subway home together afterward. The emotions stay inside the stadium. People usually leave them there when the game is over. But when a Korean player from Europe appears on the field, the divided crowd suddenly starts cheering together. In Korea, emotions are often shared as a group. People react together, move together, and feel everything together. That's why sports crowds in Korea can feel incredibly intense. But most of those emotions stay inside the game itself. In the end, Korean sports culture is really about sharing the experience together. The style is just different depending on the sport. Baseball stadiums are filled with laughter, while soccer stadiums are filled with pure noise and energy. But both experiences bring people together in completely different ways. The real problem is losing your voice after trying both.